Now, for the last couple of years, we've had the honor of welcoming Stewie, the donkey, to the Morning Blend. He's back, and he's not alone today.
Yeah, his friend Pork Chop is also right outside our studio.
Well,
They're right there.
Pork Chop's he's a doozy. This Morning Blend's Kayla Thomas is live to preview this year's Ride for the Donkeys. Is he awake yet, Kayla?
No, absolutely not. We've had some super feisty animals on the Morning Blend. Pork Chop is not a super feisty animal. Check him out. He's taking a nap here. Oh, he loves that belly rub that he's getting from Scott right now. First live pig I think we've ever had on the Morning Blend, and I think we should have more because I think that I just found my spirit animal, and his name is Pork Chop. So he's part of the crew out at Lusco Farms. We're going to introduce you first, find out Pork Chop's story, and then, of course, Stewie, who is now making his 4th visit on the Morning Blend. Scott and Laura Sheehan are here. First of all, let's talk about the special guest that we have today. What's the story behind Pork Chop here?
Pork Chop, kind of a situation that happened. Somebody got him for a pet in the city in Omaha and figured out potbelly pigs get bigger than this big, than a kitten, and outgrew his home, and they needed to find a place for him in a hurry, and we stepped up and brought him in, had him gelded because we want to stop the over pet population, and he's really become a really calm animal, and we're letting him come out to pet events and kid events for the community.
What are people's reactions when you're coming out and you're spreading the message and you see Pork Chop? He's wearing a very dapper hat, by the way.
Really the message for this is make sure when you're picking an animal and for a pet that you know what you're getting into, because it's really unfortunate for Pork Chop. He had a loving family, but he wasn't in the right environment. He was well cared for, but you got to make sure you have the right resources and the right area to contain an animal that you're going to get. So just make sure you do your research first before you pick a pet.
All right, I'm going to be back to you to talk about the organization in a second, but first we cannot leave Stewie out of the conversation. We just did the tally, and Stewie is making his 4th appearance on the Morning Blend. Laura, tell us about him. Where did Stewie come from, and what's his story?
Well, Stewie came from a lady that wanted to return him because she said he was kicking and biting and everything else. We brought him in and never seen any signs of it. He has been a very loving animal, and he is one of our mascots at the farm.
He's an ambassador. What do kids say when they get the opportunity to meet Stewie?
Oh, the kids love Stewie to death. They love hugging on him and petting on him and giving him carrots, and they look forward to seeing Stewie.
See, now, Stewie likes to eat carrots, and Pork Chop likes to nap. So now we know why Pork Chop is my spirit animal. I'm going to head back over to Scott. Your organization in general, what do you guys do, and why did you get started?
We started in 2009. 2011, we became a nonprofit, and we really saw that there was a need in Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, that nobody was finding homes for donkeys. You'd see an occasional donkey at a horse rescue, but nobody was really specializing or focusing on donkeys. And so we got in with a larger organization that's nationwide, Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue, and we became a satellite center for them. And then shortly after that, we opened our own nonprofit. So we still work with them, but most of the rescues that we do are under Lusco Farms name, and here local in the probably 3 to 4 states. The most recent one was Illinois. We went and picked up a donkey that was used for protection in cattle. Hooves were overgrown, things like that, not taken care of. And that's really what we see mostly. Not so much abuse, but just neglect or lack of knowledge of how to care for the animal. They don't know what they got getting themselves into. Then they can't handle the animal, and then they can't properly care for it. So what we do is bring them in, domesticate them if they need domesticated. We get their hooves and their other medical needs taken care of, and then we try to find loving homes for them. So the rescue's a great place, but it's not where they belong. They belong with a family, and that's what we try to do. So we've rehomed over 170 animals already.
Wow.
So lots of wonderful, loving people that have found that donkeys are great pets, and we're going to have some of those pets at our event this weekend.
See, you can tell Scott's done this a few times because he's doing the segue for me. We're talking about the Ride for the Donkeys. It is coming up Saturday. Where is it, and what can people expect? Because they can support your cause even if they don't have the kind of land that it takes to take a donkey like Stewie home. Not that Stewie's up for adoption. Hands off Stewie.
Correct. And Los Hills has been a great sponsor for us for the last 6 years. They open their doors to us every year. Everything from the event down there, from the food to the beverages to everything else, goes straight to the donkeys. Obviously, They're there to sell motorcycles and invite people in, but they also open their hearts and their property to us and the donkeys to support this cause. And it really is our main fundraiser for the year. But even if you don't ride a motorcycle, you can come down with the family and the kids, meet Pork Chop and Stewie and some of the other adoptable donkeys, find out maybe you want to volunteer and help us out, how you can donate on a continuous basis, maybe a monthly basis, and sponsor one of the animals. But there's going to be live music down there on Saturday. Like I said, there's going to be we're going to be doing Sloppy Joes this year for the families. Come on down and donation for that, and just enjoy the afternoon. It sounds like it's going to be a great weather day. So
one more thing before I let you go. You have a special deal this year if people want a big package, if they want to do the whole like VIP donkey ride experience.
Correct. So if you come down and do our big A package, we are going to give you a discount. That gets you the ride, gets you fed, gets you a t-shirt, gets you koozies, and gets you 2 drink coupons for $40, correct? $40. That's a pretty cheap entertainment package for the day, and it goes to a great cause.
Fantastic. Scott, thank you so much. Laura, thank you for being back. Our thanks to Stewie. You guys, this is a great opportunity. If you're an animal lover, if your kids love animals, if you like to support a great cause, and if you're like me and you just want to get down with Pork Chop, I'm going to admit I just took a pig selfie, and I am not ashamed. So I'm going to slather some, oh, look at this. He loves a belly rub. I'm going to slather some SPF here on Pork Chop. If you guys want to come out and meet him, he'll be here for a few minutes. So I'll send it back inside to you.
Well, I was just saying, will he be here for another 20 minutes? Probably not.
Yeah, I'll see what I can arrange. I'm sure they'll stick around so you can run out and take a picture.
I think he needs to be the mascot here. We could put him right up here on the set. He could just lay here for the whole show every day, every week, all day, every day.
That would be awesome. That'd be amazing.
We need him. Thanks, Kayla.
Thank you.
Ratings would go through the roof. You bet.
That's true.